Hey guys, Coach Andy Fortuna here. And we're going to be working the rhomboid area, which basically is between the spine and the shoulder blade. That soft tissue point that works there, or a lot of the points that are in that area is what we're going to be working on. So again, identifying where the spine is, right? You can go ahead and just kind of touch where your spine is, where your scapula is, where that basically shoulder blade is. Once you're there, once you understand those 2 points, then we know where we're gonna work in that line, okay? We're gonna place the lacrosse ball on here and find where some of those tension points may be. Once we find them, we can apply overpressure by walking our feet away from the wall and applying more pressure on the ball. From there, we wanna make sure we're finding a point that needs to be worked, right? Something that has accumulated tension or what have you. Again, making sure we're not on the spine or on those bony prominences of the scapula. Once we find a good point, again, want to breathe, inhale. Very important, you let the shoulder kind of fall, let your kind of head kind of settle, right? Not trying to do one of these or trying to kind of peel yourself off the lacrosse ball, right? Or whatever ball you're using. So in this case, again, breathing, inhale, exhale, try to let your fingertips be soft. Once we kind of work that area a little bit and desensitize it to the pressure, right? Or maybe we need to adjust our pressure by bringing our feet closer, and that makes it less intense. Or maybe it's not intense enough and we want to walk our feet away to allow us to put a little more pressure. Once you're there, you can again apply now motion. Bring the arm up, bring it across, allows the tissues to lengthen as they're being provided overpressure through the lacrosse ball. We can go up, we can go down, we create internal, external rotation. Okay, movement is not necessary, essentially, but we want to create an entry point where the tissue is being worked. So if the movement or just the stationary portion of the mobilization or the release is good enough, then hang out there. But once you find, okay, I'm going to those deeper layers, I can now apply a little bit more intensity or create a little more movement or glide into those tissues, and then you can add motion. Okay, you can get creative, right? Find arm angles that challenge some of the range of motion and work the tissue a little bit more, right? So again, you want to think about the tissue kind of gliding and allowing for more freedom of motion, okay? And that's the scapula. Those are the muscles that are right between the spine and the scapula, right into those tissues. So you can work up, you can work down. This is a good strategy to where you can work those tissues comfortably and be able to kind of gain a little more freedom, a little more less restrictive motion.